Is the Herman Miller Aeron chair worth it? This is a simple question, but I'm going to do my best to answer it for you in today's video. The Aeron chair by Herman Miller is one of the most famous and most popular office chairs in the world, but it is also one of the most expensive ergonomic chairs on the market. Because it is so expensive, we are often asked, is the Aeron chair worth it? Is it worth it to pay the price that they are asking for the Aeron chair? The answer, like most things in life, is going to depend on your needs and your preferences. My goal in this video is to answer that question specifically for you. So I'm going to cover the things that I like about the Aeron chair and then the things that I dislike about the chair so that hopefully you can decide whether or not this has good value for your next office chair purchase. So we're going to start off with the things that I like about the Aeron. So the first things that I like about the Aeron are the policies that come with the chair. So when you order a Herman Miller Aeron chair, you're going to get the best warranty in the business. 12 years of coverage on the entire chair. This includes every part and the mesh. So you're guaranteed to have one of the nicest chairs on the market for a full 12-year period. If anything goes wrong, they'll replace the part or send a technician to fix it, ensuring that you'll have a working chair for that full period. When you order an Aeron chair, it also comes fully assembled to your door, and you get 30 days to try the chair with a return policy for a full refund if you do not like it. One of the bonuses of having the chair arrive fully assembled is that if you do not like it and do decide to return it, all you have to do is roll the chair back into the box. You do not have to spend time disassembling the chair, buying additional tools to get that process done. Roll it back in the box, send it back to Herman Miller, and you get a full refund. There are not too many chairs on the market that you get this good of policies with when you purchase. The next thing that I really like about the Aeron chair is you truly are getting one of the best built chairs currently on the market. We've tested probably over 50 office chairs, and the Aeron has received the highest build quality score we've given to any chair. So that speaks a lot to the quality of the chair. It's made in the USA, and every component on the chair is going to be very high end. The parts fit together perfectly, the chair feels very smooth to use, and it also is very attractive in its design, looking good enough to be featured in the Museum of Modern Art. So overall, you are getting one of the highest end chairs with the Aeron. The next thing I really like about the Aeron chair is going to be the armrest. So when you get the fully adjustable arms, which I would highly recommend, you are going to get three-way adjustment on those arms. You're going to get height, depth, and pivot adjustment. And all of these adjustments have a very wide range. So the arms go very low and they go very high. The depth range is very nice to keep the arms out of the way of your mouse or your desk if you like to get close to your desk. And the pivot option also functions a lot like a width adjustment. So while they don't have width adjustment, the pivot really helps to make up for that. The arm caps themselves are also very soft, very comfortable on your arms and forearm. Probably the softest arm pads that I've tested, but they also feel very durable. So overall, a very good arm package on the Aeron chair. The Aeron also has good back support with a few different options that you can choose from with the lumbar adjustment. So you can go no lumbar adjustment and just use the natural curve, which I myself have found to be very comfortable. It's the way that I prefer to use the Aeron. You can also get a height adjustable lumbar system or the Posture Fit SL, which covers a larger portion of your back and gives you some depth control to that lumbar adjustment. But overall, good back support from the Aeron chair, scoring well from most people in our office, so you can expect to have good support with the Aeron chair. One little bonus adjustment that the Aeron has that a lot of chairs don't have is forward seat tilt. Now this is going to be a very specific adjustment, not used in a ton of applications, but there are a lot of people out there that are looking for chairs specifically with forward seat tilt, and the Aeron is one of those chairs that have that. So if you're looking for a high-end chair with that function, this might be a nice option for you. And the final thing that I like about the Aeron is going to be my favorite thing about the chair, and that is the recline function. The Aeron has a recline function that's kind of like a hybrid between a knee tilt and a synchro tilt mechanism, and it is the most smooth adjustment that I have ever used on an office chair. It's almost like a rocking feeling, but it's very easy to get yourself back up to the full upright sitting position. Very nice tension adjustment, multiple locking positions. Overall, a great chair for those of you that like to recline back, rock back and forth a lot throughout the day. That's probably going to be one of the most attractive features on the Aeron chair. Okay, so we've covered the things that I like about the Aeron, and now we're gonna hit on a few of the things that I don't like in case these are things that would be deal breakers for you. So the first thing that I don't like is that the seat is not going to be comfortable for everyone, and that's going to be for a few reasons. The first is that there is no seat depth adjustment. The Aeron does come in 3 different sizes, A, B, and C, with different sizes on the seat when you choose those, but you're not going to get a seat slider or any depth adjustment, so you can still find yourself in a position where you would prefer the seat to be longer or shorter than you are with the given size that you chose, and that is going to be one of the deterrents of the chair because some people will feel the front edge of the frame on the back of their legs, which can be uncomfortable. Another factor that made some of the people not like the seat in our office is the plastic framing around the side. They kind of come up and cradle you instead of giving you a full flat experience, so it doesn't allow a lot of wiggle room or shifting or moving, and if you do make contact with the side bolsters, it can be quite uncomfortable. Another thing to consider is that the Aeron does have a firm seat. The mesh is soft and flexible, but it is very firm, one of the firmest seats that we've had come through our office, so if you do not like a firm seat design, then this might not be a good fit for you. The next thing that I did not necessarily like about the Aeron chair is going to be that the backrest is not going to be comfortable for everyone due to the pronounced frame and the lack of back height adjustment. So I can feel the frame on my upper back when I recline or when I stretch, and so if you're someone who really likes to move around and shift in your chair, stretching, leaning back, there's a good chance that you're going to feel that frame, and because there's no back height adjustment, you're not able to move it up and get it out of the way, so that's definitely something to think about with the backrest on the Aeron. And the last thing that I do not necessarily like about the Aeron, which is probably going to be the biggest deal breaker for most people, is just going to be the price of the chair. It's a very expensive chair. If you get it basically knocked down to the most basic version, it's still going to be $995, and if you get it fully customized, decked out, it can be as almost $2,000. So again, one of the most expensive chairs on the market. Is it worth it? We'll find out in the next section, but it's going to eliminate some people from the field just because it's too expensive out of the chute. So ultimately, we need to answer that question: is the Aeron chair worth it? You are getting one of the highest end office chairs on the market with the best policies in the industry. It's got a nice arm package, nice back support, one of the best recline functions in the business, and some unique functions to go with it. The seat's not going to be perfect for everyone, and the backrest does pose some problems for those of you that need some more adjustments. But from a pure value standpoint, I can definitely make the argument that the Aeron chair is worth it. Because of Herman Miller's outstanding 12-year warranty, we can break the chair down to a per year cost, and it will cost you between $80 and $150 per year to use this chair, depending on how you configure it at checkout. Now, when we think about that on a per year cost, it's really not that expensive. You can go with a really low price chair that you might have to replace once every 1 or 2 years, or you could go with a mid-market chair that might last 4 or 5 years that you're going to be replacing twice in that life cycle. But the Aeron chair is going to last that full 12 years with the warranty, and you're going to be using one of the best chairs on the market for that entire time. So it all depends on what you value, how much you're going to be using the chair, and what you want to spend on a per year basis. I hope this video has been helpful in allowing you to answer that question: is the Aeron chair worth it? If I missed anything in the video, make sure to leave a comment below. We'll do our best to get that answered for you. I would highly appreciate it if you'd smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. Make sure to subscribe. We've got a lot more worth it videos coming out in the future. Thanks a lot for watching.